guys, welcome back. My name is Rebecca and today I have my June and July's empties video. So if you guys like empties, you're in the right spot because I have quite a few these last 2 months. I know my last video I didn't have very many and this month I used up quite a bit. So let's get into it. I do apologize for the glare. I apologize for my makeup. I apologize for my glasses. I apologize if you can't hear me. I apologize for everything. I apologize for not uploading this. Well, I can't really upload it sooner because it's just the first of the month, but just bear with me. I'm a mess. It's not easy for me to film. It's like a huge hassle because I don't have any place to film, so I have to clear out my bedroom, kick my husband out, and just set it up, and it takes me forever to get it set up. So here I am, and I'm happy you guys are here. If you're watching, give me a thumbs up because it's not easy. So here is my empties. Let's get into it. The first thing I used up is the EcoTools makeup brush shampoo. Was not a fan of this. I will not buy this again ever. If I got a sample of it, I would probably use it, but face wash works way better and is way cheaper. It says removes more than 90% of makeup. That's not a claim you should make. You should remove 99% of my makeup, not all of it. So I was disappointed in this. I had a coupon where I bought it. I bought it at Ulta whenever they're having the buy one get one half off, and plus I had a coupon on top of that. So it wasn't that expensive, but I'll just use face wash. I end up using less face wash and it gets it cleaner. So this is a big no for me. The next thing I did have was the Sparkling Limicilla Shower Gel by Bath & Body Works. I'm to the point in my life where every time I go to Bath & Body Works it's for shower gel and soap. So I will definitely get shower gel again from them. I love their shower gel. The Limicilla was fine. It's my husband really likes the scent, so if they still make it. I don't know, Bath & Body Works releases like 50 new fragrances and then gets rid of all but 3 of them. So I don't even know if they have the Limicilla anymore, but it was good. I liked it. The next thing is the Burt's Bees Deep Conditioner Shea and Grapefruit. I didn't like this. This says it's a 2-minute treatment. I really didn't see any difference between this and regular conditioner like Pantene conditioner. So I think I spent $6 on this or something from Macy's. I'll pass on it. I mean, it didn't hurt my hair, I didn't really see a difference between this and the, I can get a bottle of Pantene for $3, which is half the price, and I get way more in it. So why spend $6 for 5 ounces whenever I can spend $3 for 10 ounces? But this is, I won't use that again. The next thing I used was the Shea Moisture African Black Soap Clarifying Mud Mask, and it's for blemish prone skin. We sell these at my store now. I work at Stage, and we started selling Shea Moisture, and I was interested in this, so I got this and I used it twice. It smells gross. It smells like Play-Doh, and having that on my skin really annoyed me because it was very, very, very fragrant and strong, and I really didn't see a difference in my skin. I actually prefer my Clinique white clay mask to this, but I just wanted to get a small one. So it's like you use it twice and then it's done. But I wanted to include that because I didn't particularly like the smell. The smell mostly bothered me. It smells like Play-Doh. It's like if you took a Play-Doh mask and put it on. It's like that strong, salty smell. Alright, the next thing is from Bath & Body Works. It's the Apple Mandarin Gentle Foaming Hand Soap. Loved it. Would use it again. Will use it again. And I got Beautiful Day, Bath & Body Works. This scent is okay. It's not my favorite, but I don't hate it. It's just not as good as some of their other scents, but it's better than some of their other scents. So it's right there in the middle. So I like to get a variety of things. I don't know if you noticed that, but I try not to get too many of the same scent of hand creams and stuff like that. So I don't know if I'd get this one again. The next thing is Clarifying Lotion number 3 from Clinique. It's the pink one. I got this because I got it for free. I usually use acne solutions and they didn't have acne solutions available, so I got number 3. I've used it before. It's fine, but it does not work for me as well as the acne solutions one does. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm a Clinique consultant with Clinique. I went to a class and they were giving away full-size bottles of this, and I wanted the acne solutions, and the acne solutions bottle they gave me was like this big, and I'm like, well, I still want a full size, and they're like, okay. They're like, I guess that's fair. So I got the number 3. I have combination skin. Like you can see, I'm starting to get shiny. Most of that's highlight, but it looks greasy on my skin under these lights. But this is for oily combination skin, but I do prefer the one for acne solutions. I'll have it in my video next time. I think I might have had it in the video before, but it's my favorite. It's what I went back to using. But if I got this for free again, I would use it again. The next thing I got is by Eva NYC. It's a Magic Mane 10-in-1 primer with argan oil. And I got this in my Ipsy bag, I believe. And it was fine. I mean, there wasn't not anything wrong with it. I usually don't put anything on my hair. I've started to use some hair products other than just shampooing and conditioning because I started dyeing my hair blonde. I'm brunette. So I've started using all my little hair samples, and this one was okay. I didn't really see like a huge difference between using it and not using it because my hair is really, really soft if I just shampoo and condition. So I don't even know if this really did anything for my hair, but I used it, I'd use it again, but hair things just don't really do anything for me. The next thing is by Pantene, and this was the Smooth and Sleek Conditioner. I think, yeah, this one smelled really funky. So I usually love Pantene, and it's usually my favorite shampoo and conditioner. I got this one in a sample, because I get a lot of samples in the mail, like freebies, and this smelled funky. Or maybe I got this somehow free in the mail if it was either from Pantene or from Walgreens or Walmart or in a Pinch Me. I forget where I got it, but it smells funky. Like, it does not smell like regular Pantene. So I used it. It was fine. It's just I don't like the smell of this as much as my regular Pantene, because Pantene has that classic scent that I've loved for my entire life. The next thing is Pretty as a Peach shower gel. I love peaches. My nickname was Peaches, is Peaches, whatever. Maybe I should just change my name to Peach again. I used to go by Peach at my job. I used to answer the phone. Thank you for calling blah blah blah. This is Peach. And everyone called me Peach. And I answered the phone Peach, and everyone called me Peach. It was cool. So peaches have in my heart, and I have a tattoo of peaches, but this smells really good. If they still carry this, I'll get it again. Next thing is Lady Speed Stick Invisible Dry Powder Deodorant. I finally used up a deodorant. It takes me forever to use up a deodorant. And it's to that little knob where you can't really get the rest of it. Which I guess gels are better because you can actually get all of it. But I think I prefer powders. Plus I think this was only $1 and I'm cheap. And the cheap stuff works. I mean, it doesn't bother me. Cheapo Depot. The next thing is by Sephora. Okay, so this was a micellar cleansing water, purifying and detoxifying. I hated this stuff. I actually have a full bottle of this that I need to give away. I bought this online from Sephora.com, and whenever I got it, it was half empty. So I emailed them and they sent me a brand new one. And I hated this. Like, this did not remove my makeup, and it didn't clean my skin. So I don't know what this is supposed to do. It says with a fresh light texture, traps and lifts off impurities and makeup for pleasant and easy cleaning. You don't need to rinse. The skin is clear, soft, never greasy or sticky. An ideal cleanser for traveling. This is lies. I would never use this and then not wash my face afterwards. I hated this. If you guys have ever used this and you actually like it, let me know, because this was horrible. And it's like charcoal. I have no idea what the picture is supposed to be. It looks like a wagon. So yeah, this was a major thumbs down for me, and I was upset that I spent money on it. Oh well. This is a toothbrush by Oral-B, and I know it's kind of weird to include this, but I hated this. I didn't even use this for the full 3 months. What I don't like is whenever it vibrates, the entire thing vibrates. Like, I would think that with an electric toothbrush, just the head would vibrate, but the entire thing vibrates, and it hurts my hand to hold this vibrating for 2 minutes, which sounds kind of weird to say, but it was really, 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 really irritating every time I would go to brush my teeth. And I hated it. I'm like, I'm not going to use this. So I just went back to a regular toothbrush. If the head just vibrated and the rest of this didn't, I would probably like it a lot more. And I've had things do that. My Sonic cleansing brush from Clinique, just the brush vibrates and pulsates and nothing else, the actual base of it doesn't. But for this, the whole thing vibrates, and I'm like, I hate that. That's stupid. Like, this was cheap. I got this really cheap whenever I was couponing. So I didn't spend a ton of money on it, but I hated it. Next thing I got is Sephora waterproof eye makeup remover. Hated this. This left me feeling greasy. This did not work. Even after using a liquid makeup remover, I still had a whole bunch of makeup still on my face. So I had to go in with like a second pat of this and then like wash my face really well and then go in with more makeup remover. So it's like, I don't know. I hated this. If I got another sample of this, I would not use it. I would give it away. So, no. Okay, the next thing is Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. I've had this forever. That's why it's tinted pink instead of white. I really don't tell a difference between using this and not using this. So it's been in my makeup bag forever. And I just now finished it because I always forgot to use it because it really didn't do anything for me. So I finally used it up. If I got another sample of this, I'd probably use it again. But I can't tell if it does anything or not. So I'm just kind of using it to use it. Maybe it does help. Maybe if I would have used it today, my makeup would have looked a lot fresher, being that I put on my makeup 10 hours ago. I don't know. If you guys really like the Urban Decay All-Nighter, let me know. The next thing I used up is by Lancome, and it was a gift with purchase. It is their sunscreen broad spectrum SPF replenishing and rejuvenating day cream. This stuff smells really good. I work for Clinique, as I've said 1,000 times, and all of Clinique's products are fragrance free. So whenever I get stuff from Lancome or Estee Lauder and stuff, I always like to smell it because it smells good. So I enjoyed using this. I enjoy Lancome's products. If I didn't work for Clinique, I'd probably work for Lancome because I like their products more than any other makeup company other than Clinique. So if I was to switch jobs or switch to a different counter, it'd be Lancome because I really like their products. But yeah, I like that. But one of Lancome's products I did not like was this one. I did a haul last Christmas and I got their big Blockbuster thing, and in that Blockbuster makeup thing from Lancome, this was in it, and this is the CILS Booster XL, and it's like a white mascara primer, and that's what it looked like. I couldn't tell a difference to see if this really did anything for my lashes, and it's not empty, but I never really used it, so I'm gonna throw it away because you're only supposed to use your mascaras for a couple of months before they start getting gross and getting bacteria and stuff. So I'm gonna throw this away, but I want to include it. It's supposedly really good. If you bought this by itself, it's like $27 or something, and the entire set that I bought was only, I want to say, $60, and I got a lot of stuff. But I'm not impressed with this. I'm never gonna buy mascara primer again. If it comes in another set, I'd probably give it away rather than opening it up and trying to use it. The next thing is by Clinique, and it's the Clinique Smart Night. I do not like using this by itself, but I do like using this mixed in with a different moisturizer. So what I've started to do is mix in a couple of moisturizers and a serum and mix them together and then use that as my night cream because that works better for me. Skincare is all about customization and finding what's customized and what works right for you and finding out what doesn't work for you so we can find out what does work for you. And this by itself does not work for me. This is in dry combination. I do not have really dry skin, but I like to have extra moisture at night. So whenever I use this by itself, my skin is way too sticky and way too heavy. So I will not use this by itself. Mixed in with other moisturizers, lighter moisturizers, I actually like it mixed in, and I actually feel like my skin looks a lot better. So if I get this again, I will use it. I will just mix it in with a different moisturizer. Alright, next thing I wanted to show you, I used my cotton rounds. I used these. These are from the dollar store, so you get 80 cotton rounds for $1, which is a much better price, because I went to Walmart and it was like they were trying to do 120 cotton rounds for like $3.50 or something. I was like, that's not a great deal. Go to the Dollar Tree, save yourself some money. Every time before I'm going to go to Walmart, I go to Dollar Tree first, and I go through every single aisle and see what I can knock off of my list and how much money I can save. Because a lot of the times there's stuff at the Dollar Tree that you're needing to go to Walmart to get. You can get at the Dollar Tree and save yourself a ton of money. I can go on like $30 shopping trips and I get like a cart full of stuff, and I'm like, I'm done. I only need to go to Walmart now and get like 3 items. Mostly food, because my Dollar Tree doesn't really carry a lot of food. Okay, the next thing is the Clinique Take the Day Off towelettes. I really like these. I wish that we sold these at my store. The only thing I don't like is this, because a lot of the times the towels will get stuck in there and you have to like pull them out. This is really sharp. It ended up cutting my thumb because I was trying to reach it, pull it out, because they all got stuck. Or you'd pull one out and like 5 or 6 would come out, and then you have to like shove them back in. So the packaging sucks, but the actual product itself is really good, and you actually get 50 in here. A lot of other towelettes you only get 25, but these actually really worked. They took off my makeup really well for a towelette. Of course, I really like the Take the Day Off balm the most, but if I wanted a towelette, or if I was to recommend a towelette, this is going to be far superior than any other towelette I've ever had, because this does not leave me feeling greasy, and it's gentle on my eyes. A lot of other towelettes, I put it on my eyes and it starts to sting, or I feel like I have to rinse it off or wash my face right away. This, I didn't feel that way. I still washed my face, but it wasn't like that instant, like, oh, I gotta get this off, I gotta get this off. So I do recommend these. They're $14.50 or $15 or something. I don't sell them at my Clinique counter. They're at like the larger counters, or I think at Sephora. So if you're interested in a really good makeup remover wipe, get these. And I know it sounds like that's expensive, but if you're looking at like CoverGirl and stuff where you're only getting 25 and they're $5, I mean, this is 50. So instead of spending $10 for 50, you're spending $14.50 for 50, and it's a much better value. What you can do, what I've done in the past with these, is wait until Macy's has their free gift with purchase, or Belk or Macy's. Then order 2 packs of these, get your free gift with purchase, and they have free shipping. So that's probably what I'll end up doing, since we don't have these on my store. Belk, I know, is in their free gift. Macy's will be in there soon. Order 2 packs of this, get a free gift, get free shipping, and it's like, it makes it really worth it. Hashtag cheap girl. Okay. We still have quite a bit to go, so hopefully you guys are enjoying my chattiness. Okay. The next thing is by Estee Lauder. It's the Sumptuous Extreme Mascara. And the wand looks like this. And that is a huge wand. That's a huge ass wand. Whenever I first got this, I got this in one of those gift sets that I got last year, the big blockbuster one from Estee Lauder. I hated this. The first couple of times I used this, I hated it because the wand is so big, and you don't even realize how big it is until you go to put it next to your eye, and you're like, that is a huge ass wand. So I hated this the first couple of times I used it. And then I'm like, well, I'm not going to throw it away. I've already used it, and I can't really give it away to anyone, so I'm going to force myself to use it. It wasn't until about the 6th or 7th time using this that I'm like, I actually really like this. These are expensive. This is almost $30 for a tube of mascara, so it is a lot of money. I would wait until Estee Lauder has a free gift, or see if they have this included in the free gift, or like how I did, where they had it included in the blockbuster. That's a way better value. And I know the blockbuster is going to be coming out in November, December, something like that. So wait, contact your Estee Lauder counter and ask them to call you whenever they have their blockbusters, because it's a great value and it makes it totally worth it. But this by itself is really expensive for what it is, but it works really great. The next thing is by Clinique, and it's the Pep Start 2-in-1 Exfoliating Cleanser. I did not like this. I didn't care for this. I bought this online at Sephora.com because they don't sell this at my store. They don't sell the Pep Start line. I think it's exclusive to Sephora. It just didn't really do anything. It was like a cleanser, and it had a couple of like cleansing balm beads in it, but not really enough to really feel exfoliated, so I'll pass on this. If I got it in a sample, I'd use it again, but I wouldn't buy it again. Next thing I used up was one of these sponges. It's a Real Technique sponge. These are probably my favorite sponges. I just bought a new one. I'm currently using a beauty blender. I don't like the beauty blender as much. I got the beauty blender in a Sephora Favorites. I did not spend $20 for it because that's outrageous. So I got an actual beauty blender in one of my Sephora Favorites. It's the tan one, and it already broke on me. So, or like ripped. I went to go clean it and the top just fell off. So I'm still using it because, I mean, I bought it. But yeah, I recommend the Real Technique sponges over the beauty blenders, and these are $5, $6. So I just got one and it was $6 at Walmart. $5 at Walmart. $6. I think it's $6 for the singles and $5 for two of them. Something like that or whatever. Way less than the $20 beauty blender. So definitely the Real Technique sponge is the way to go. Next thing I used is one of these. If you guys don't know what this is, it's a little razor on a stick. It's good for doing your sideburns, your brows, your mustache, your chin hairs. So I mostly just use that for here because I get really hairy. So I'll do these every couple of days, and then I'll do my mustache every week or two. But they're actually made for your eyebrows, and they're called Tinkle razors. Tinkle, like you're peeing. You're going tinkle. So these are called Tinkle razors. My mom got me a whole bunch of these 2 years ago on Amazon. You don't use them very often, but I just thought I'd let you guys know that this is what I use to shave right here, and I really like it. I haven't had any problems with it. Next thing is by CoverGirl. It's the CoverGirl Clean Matte. So I did not like this while it was in the palette, or while it was in this container. What I did was I dug it out and I put it all in. I dug it out and I put it into my loose powder container, and I mixed it with my Clinique, and that's what I've been using, and I really like it. I really like the consistency of this. I really like the smell of it. I just don't like it as a pressed powder. I like it more as a loose powder. And I did buy some CoverGirl loose powder, so I will be trying that out as soon as I'm done with my Clinique loose powder. But in addition to putting this one in there, I also put this one in there too. And this is the Clinique, the CoverGirl is in Classic Ivory 510. It's pressed powder, oil control powder. So that's what that one was. And then I also got the Estee Lauder pressed powder, and this is in 1-in-1 Ivory Nude. I really like this for whenever I'm touching up my makeup, but doing my makeup in the morning, I didn't really care for it. So I dug out all the product of both of these, and I mixed it in with my loose powder to get ready with in the morning, and I really, really like the way it looks. The Estee Lauder one is smoother, and I do actually like the color better. But for how cheap this one was, it's a good product. I'll probably just stick with loose powders though from now on. I might get one pressed powder just for touch-ups, but I usually only touch up my makeup while I'm at work, and I already have powder there I can use. So it's really not really a reason for me to ever buy a pressed powder. Maybe if it was only like $1, like if I had coupons or IBOTTAs or something. But most likely I'll just stick with loose powders because that's what I like better. Alright, with my loose powder, I apply it with a sponge and I push it in. So it's kind of like I'm using a pressed powder. And then after I press it all in, then I use my brush and I brush it all off. Alright, the next thing I did use up is the Take the Day Off Balm, which you guys already know how I feel about this. I love this stuff. And I have 2 more full-size ones to use. I love this stuff. So I will definitely, you'll see me buy that again eventually. The next thing is Clear Days Ahead Philosophy, and this is a fast-acting salicylic acne spot treatment. I felt like this did nothing. I felt like this was a moisturizer, and all it did was moisturize my zits. I was using one by I just went blank on the name, but I used the Clinique one and this other one, and I could feel it working. Like it stung a little bit and it actually felt like it was burning and like cleaning it and like drying my skin out. It actually feels like it's working, whereas this one just felt like a moisturizer. This didn't feel like anything. It just felt like a moisturizer. I put it on and it felt like nothing. So I will pass on this. I bought this from Sephora, and I buy most of my stuff, whenever I buy stuff from Sephora, it's almost always at Sephora.com. So I don't usually use the product or test the product before I buy it. So because my Sephora is 2 hours away from me, I'm hoping that the JCPenney's down the street in the same shopping center that I work at gets a Sephora, because I would shop there. But I was disappointed by this. The next thing is by CoverGirl, and this is the CoverGirl Matte Clean 520 Light BB Cream for oily skin. I like this. I actually did like this. I got this in a sample in the mail. It came with a lipstick and a nail polish in a little bag. But yeah, I actually like this. It didn't give me the coverage that I like, but for a BB cream and for having, or for being a BB cream, I actually really like this. I don't know if I would buy a full size of it because I already have so much makeup, but maybe one day I'll get a full size of it, but I actually liked it. The next thing I used was the Sephora mask, and it was the Mud Mask Purifying Mattifying. I like this. This is one of those foil packets, but I just want to let you know that I used it and I liked it. I hate when people complain about foil packets and they're like, oh, I'm never going to use that, it's just going to go right in the trash. Either use them or give them away. Like, save up all your foil packets and then put them in an old Ipsy bag and then give them away to someone. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me whenever people get Ipsy bags and they're like, oh, it's so ugly, I'm just gonna throw it away. It's like, don't throw it away, give it away. That's a waste. Or, oh, foil packets, I'm just gonna throw this away. Just give it away. Like, seriously, every single state has women's shelters and has, you know, teachers and stuff that would love to have beauty products. Not everyone has as many beauty products as you do, so it's good to do giveaways and give away stuff that you know you're not going to use or you know you don't like. So I could just rant on that forever. Okay, the next thing I used up is my favorite perfume. This is the Treaser Midnight Rose by Lancome. This is like, whenever I do my Lancome gift with purchases, like, I buy a new bottle of this and then I get a gift with purchase. But this smells so freaking good. I was walking through the mall one time last year and I stopped at Lancome and I was looking through their stuff and I picked this up because it has like the prettiest bottle, and I smelled it and I'm like, oh my fucking god, that smells so good. And so I went out and I went online and I found whatever store was doing free gift with purchase, and I bought a bottle of it, and I bought the small one. I used this up and I was like only using a little bit so that it would last, and then I got an EBATES gift card. I've been doing EBATES, and this last 3 months, I got like $100 back or $120 back, and I could choose to either get cash, which would have been like $97, or I get a gift card, which was like $120. So I got the gift card to Macy's. So I went online to Macy's.com and I got the big one of this, plus a couple of other things. Plus it came with free shipping and a gift with purchase. So I was excited. So I have a new full one of these, so I was able to use this one up. It smells really, really good. This is one of my all-time favorite perfumes. And the bottle is just gorgeous. Okay. Next thing I have in here is by Dermalogica. This is a skin smoothing cream. This is one of the creams that I mixed in with that thicker cream to make it a little bit easier to use at night. So I mixed this one in with that. I mixed this one in with that Clinique one because the Clinique one was way too thick and way too heavy. And I mixed this one in because this was a medium weight moisturizer. So I mixed those together to make my night cream. So I actually really like this. It's a deep moisturizer one. I've had this for like 2 years, so I'm glad to finally have it, be done with that. The next thing is the Organic Pharmacy, and this is a lip and eye cream. I liked this. I used this up. I got this in my Ipsy. This was full size too. And this stuff, no, it's not. Is it? I don't know. I think the full size version of this is like twice as big and it's like $30. So this right here is like a $15 value or something. But I used this on my eyes. I didn't use it on my lips, but it worked really well. And it's the Organic Pharmacy. I don't even know if you guys can see what I'm showing you because of that glare. One day I'll learn how to YouTube. But yeah, I got that in my Ipsy and I really liked it. Alright, the next thing is Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. I'm not a huge fan of the gel or the lotion. If I'm going to use one, it'll be the gel. But the gel is too sticky on me, and the lotion is too sticky. Like, they both feel sticky on me. But this is what it looks like, and it's a really thin moisturizing gel. I do like that a lot better. I don't know. I prefer it mixed in with something else. Like, I don't know, because now it's not feeling sticky. It's just feeling really good. I don't know. I like to mix it in with my other stuff, but some of the stuff that I mixed it in with is I actually mixed in. So I took a little tub and I put, yeah, like now it feels sticky. I mixed in those two moisturizers, plus I mixed in these three things with it and just mixed it all together, and then I used that as my own custom night cream. So this is the BioEffect serum, and it's just a little bitty thing of serum, and I just dumped that in and mixed it all together. And then I used the Lancome Genifique concentrated serum, and then I used the Clinique Smart serum. So I just dumped all these little bitty samples into that tub and mixed it all together with my moisturizer, and I used that at night. And it works. It leaves my skin really, really soft and really hydrated and really nice feeling. So, I mean, technically, you're not supposed to do that, but I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I can back it up. Okay. The next thing is, it was hard for me to throw these away, but I've had them for 2 years now. But they're my Lisa Frank lip glosses, and I didn't use them up. They're just really old now, and I need to get them out of my collection. But I love Lisa Frank. If you guys don't know, Lisa Frank is my favorite designer. She is bae. And I saw this at the Dollar Tree 2 years ago, and I had to get them. They were like $1.50 for 3, or $3.50 for 3. I forget. It's like less than $5 for all 3, and I'm like, getting that. I need that. And they've been in my collection. I don't reach for them. They're just so cute, and I love Lisa Frank. I have a Lisa Frank collection. Maybe one time someday I'll show you guys my Lisa Frank collection. But yes, I love Lisa Frank. If you guys ever want to send me anything Lisa Frank, I have my address listed down below, so you can send me Lisa Frank stuff. If you're in the Dollar Tree and you're like, oh, Lisa Frank, you gotta get that for Rebecca5416. Rebecca Frank. So I loved those. Next couple, okay, we're down to my last couple of items, so thanks for sticking with me 32 minutes later. Okay, this was Tarte Rainforest of the Sea, and this is the lip facial, and I didn't realize that it's like a salt scrub for your lips. I'm never gonna use this. It's like an exfoliator for your lips, but I don't know, it leaves your lips really sticky, and I just didn't like it, and I don't know, I don't like it. I thought whenever I bought it, I think it's another thing I got from Sephora, I think whenever I bought it, I thought it was 2 Tarte lipsticks. The other one ended up like breaking on me, and I think I threw it away. I don't know, maybe I still have it. But this one ended up being like a sugar scrub for your lips, like an exfoliator. I wasn't too fond of it. The next thing is by Clinique. It's Advanced Concealer in 01 Light Matte. I used all this up. I love this stuff. I bought another one, and as soon as I'm done using my other concealers, I'll go back to using this. The only problem is that they only have one shade of this, and it's the lightest shade that matches me really, really well. Sometimes I will use this as a foundation and just rub it in and then set it with powder, and it works really well. But it only comes in one shade, so if you're any darker than me, this is not going to work for you. So hopefully they release some new shades of some really thick, good, stay in place concealer, because this is awesome. The Advanced Concealer, it's high coverage, it works really, really well. It just comes in this one shade. So, and the last two things are primers. This is the No Problem Primer, hides pores and wrinkles. I got this in my Ipsy. I really liked it. Can you see me? Can you see this? I don't know. And then the other one was the Le Base by Lancome. I got in my free gift with purchase. I actually preferred this one more than this one. Alright, if you guys have any questions, leave them down below for me, and I will see you guys soon with another video. I hope you enjoyed this Empties video. Maybe I'll start doing my empties video every month rather than every 2 months, so they won't be so long. Let me guys know if you want me to start doing them every month. I'll see you guys soon with another video. Bye guys.